Alright, so today I'm going to do a video that is going to be a Q&A, but more on the topics of questions that I've not really answered, opening up a bit more personally about what's going on behind the scenes of YouTube, like real life. I'm going to be talking about mental health. I'm going to be talking about mental health, body confidence, social media, and how it's affecting, the generation, including me, and things like that. I just really wanted to do a video that is really opening up. I've been thinking of doing this video now for quite a while because it's so funny, because on camera, or what you guys have seen, I look absolutely fine, and then off camera I've not been great. Like, I've been very low and sad, but I just wanted to open up to you guys. So I'm not sure when this is going up, because I am pre-recording a few videos due to the fact that I'm actually going to have a little break over Christmas, because oh boy, I really do need it. And I have a few Christmassy videos. I've got 3 in mind already, and that's going to be literally almost 3 weeks worth. So you're going to be getting Christmas videos, but this one in particular is going to be more personal. I really just want to open up to you guys because it's something that I can do and I want to, but I've just been putting it off. And I'm not going to lie, this is the platform that I want to open up on, and I don't know, just tell you the truth and kind of, spill the tea. Let's get into the video. The first question is from a girl called Freya, and she said, Did or do you feel pressure to have more of an Insta girl vibe, look to fit in, lips, hair, looks, etc.? Now, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Instagram is one of them apps that really do mentally affect me. Now, it's never affected me. In the whole years I've been on Instagram, they've never affected me. I'd go on Instagram and just browse, and I would get, I wouldn't feel bad about myself, but more than ever, recently, in the past 2 months, I've gone on Instagram and came away from it feeling so just rubbish, and that's not okay. You shouldn't feel like that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Instagram is a very damaging platform. YouTube, not so much. Instagram is, because it's the perfect side of people. And I uploaded a picture on my Instagram when I went to the ASOS Awards. Now, that was the biggest event I've gone to, in the whole time I've done YouTube. And I was honest with you guys, and I was like, look, I was myself going on the red carpet. I ended up going on the red carpet, and that was so scary. If I could, I would have gone on it, and I did hold back a little bit. I was holding back at the side, I don't want to go on it. I don't want people taking pictures of me. I don't feel worthy enough. I shouldn't be on a red carpet because everyone looks beautiful and I'm in a wheelchair. I was really letting myself down, which is so bad, and I shouldn't do that, but I do, because everyone else in the venue and the event was not different. Me being at an event like that makes me feel very uncomfortable. As much as I am very grateful to be there, I lose my self-confidence so much, and I get really scared and think everyone's going to look at me. I'm the only one in a wheelchair. I'm the only one who looks different, and it does really affect me quite a lot. I've been on Instagram obviously recently, and in fact I hadn't uploaded for about a week or 2, and someone actually messaged me, which I thought was really nice. Someone messaged me and said, "Hey G, I've noticed you've not uploaded anything on Instagram for quite a few days, a week or so. Are you okay?" And obviously some people could take that in a really wrong way, but I took it in a lovely way. Someone was actually looking out for me. And the sad thing is with this job is no one really cares for you. People are more bothered about your followers more than you, if you know what I mean. If you've got big followers, that's what they care about. Well, sometimes, and not many people really care for you as a person. No one really asks how are you or how you doing and things like that. So that's the hard part of it. No one really, everyone sees you doing well on social media, but they don't ever ask if you're alright, which I think obviously is the hard part. On Instagram, there are so many girls that are perfect. They've all got beautiful faces, hair, big ass lips, boobs, bum. I hate my boobs because I don't, I have, I don't have big boobs, but I feel bad about them. So instead I got a tattoo, which is what made me not be more confident, but I love my tattoo now because I've got, if you guys didn't know, I have a boob tattoo now because I felt really conscious of my boobs. As soon as I had that tattoo, I was like, yes, I love it. So little things like that do help me. So that's the thing with social media, and I think what people need to remember is every time I go on social media, it's a reminder that I'm not like everyone else, and that's what... Let's not cry. I don't know why I'm getting upset. Not too long ago, I posted a picture of something like I am not good enough, or I'm not worthy enough, or something like that, and obviously Instagram is damaging for everyone, and it's also like damaging for me who's on it as well, because I go on there and I'm like, great, like I don't fit in, and that's the hard bit of it. Oh my god, I'm really struggling today. But yeah, this is something that I really wanted to address, because that's like how I'm feeling at the minute. Obviously, look at me. So basically what I'm trying to say is every time I go on Instagram, I am reminded that I'm not like everyone else. I don't fit in the world of YouTube. I just don't fit in, and that is my weakness of Instagram, and that's why I'm not a fan of it at the minute, and I've been struggling with that. And when you go on Instagram stories, you see your favourite influencer going to these big brand events or trips, and they have, a lot of these people as well have less followers than me, and I mean a lot less followers than me, and they get acknowledged, but because I'm in a wheelchair, I get left out and I get forgotten about, and that's the side of it, I guess. Especially when most girls look perfect on Instagram. There is slight pressure, I guess, to look like the perfect influencer or Insta girl or Insta perfect Barbie doll. It is, like, it's hard, like, you've got to have the body, you've got to look right. I don't have boobs, but most girls on there have big boobs, and most girls are tall and have legs. I'm in a wheelchair, so instantly I'm downgraded, and I'm under like the hierarchy, and I feel like I'm the bottom of all the influencers. So it doesn't matter how big I am, I don't fit in, and that's, yeah, I definitely say I feel a pressure to fit in. But if anything, I used to feel like I wanted to fit in, so that's why I had like blonde hair, and now I've turned away from that. And since dyeing my hair like black, I wanted to do black hair, tattoos. Like, that's the side of me that goes against it. I'm very different to most people, and I make myself look more different. My dark hair is what's given me, a lot more confidence afterwards, and my tattoos and stuff is what makes me me, and I feel like I look and feel like me now. And I really suggest people step away from Instagram and make sure that you are focusing on you and your life and not looking at everyone's perfect life, because it's damaging. It's definitely like damaged me, I will admit. Like, it's done God knows what to me recently, and yeah, it's not worth it. It's a little, I'm not gonna lie, social media is probably the scariest world because it's the most damaging mentally, but you don't realise it. And it's, yeah, I don't want you guys to feel bad about yourself like how I do, because, it's not good. Someone asked, would you write a book? Oh my god, so I've never like actually thought about writing a book, just because I don't think I'd be very good at it, but I think I would like to maybe do one. It's a great opportunity. If I had the opportunity, I definitely would. Like, I have no idea what topic I would base the book on, whether it's like a self-help book. Maybe that's something I'd do, maybe like a self-help book, like about social media and how girls should not be going on social media and looking at themselves in the mirror and hating themselves like I have, because I literally am going through what I feel like most girls go through, but because I'm an influencer, I am actually experiencing what girls are going through instead of me being the Instagrammer with the perfect life, if that makes any sense. Something where it's about confidence tips and being good enough for you, because boy, I need that book right now, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and someone else said, would you make another documentary? Oh my god, I would absolutely love to make another documentary. So I was sat in the car the other day with my mum, and I said that I would really, like, I had this idea in my head, and I said that I would love to make an actual, like, another documentary and base it around CBD and cannabis, because no one has ever made a documentary about exploring, you know, why isn't it illegal right now? Like, why can't I take cannabis oil? Like, why is it CBD? Because if I took it, I would have to have the tiny bit of the THC, which is illegal in this country still. They've given, like, CBD, but that's nothing, that's not going to help me. So I would really like to do a documentary on exploring the world of cannabis and how, you know, see both sides of the story. So see the side that where it's actually helped people, and also like have the opportunity to speak to someone above, like really, really high above, and speak to them and say, like, why isn't it legal to have it? Why can't people who need it have it on like prescription or medical grounds, instead of it just being sides of the stories, the negatives and the positives of it, and also me also benefiting from it and me feeling very passionate. I think it would make an amazing documentary. I am really considering like putting this idea somewhere next year. It might actually go somewhere, it might not, but that's my idea, and I think because cannabis and all that is a hot topic at the minute, I think it would be a great idea, and that is something I'm very, very passionate about, because it's not also helping me, but it's also going to help so many other people medically. Someone said opinions on small YouTubers. Honestly, my opinions on smaller YouTubers are that I actually have a lot of respect for them. In fact, I speak to a lot of small YouTubers. I am more friendly with them. Like, I actually get on with them like really well. I love them. I think, yeah, I love a lot of small YouTubers, and in fact last night I was helping another girl out yesterday. Literally, I was helping someone out yesterday we were actually talking about like signing contracts and managements and stuff, and because I've been through a lot in the past year, oh my god, I mean, I can't wait for 2019 to be over, but because I've been through a shit lot, I've been through a lot of crap this year, I actually really wanted to help this girl out. She came to me for advice, and I was like, look, I'll help you, girl. You know, with me being in a situation where I did actually need help, I would have loved to have someone help me in a lot of situations, so I want to be that for someone else. So I've actually helped quite a few YouTubers, in fact, you know, with a lot of things, so I love doing it, and I do, because I don't know, I think it's really important to help each other out, and I know not many people do, and I know not many people would for me, but I think it's important for me to do it for other people, and I'm all here for everyone else, no matter what number you are in YouTube, like, world. I don't actually care how many followers or subscribers you have, I will help you as much as I can, I really would. So this is going to be a big topic that I'm going to speak about in this video. I'm gonna answer this question, but it's also going to be a question and another question, because I'm going to be answering a few other things and opening up about a few other topics. So this question is, what do you think needs to be done in the industry to improve diversity? Now, this is one of the biggest topics I would love to speak about, and I think it's something that I've wanted to speak about for ages now in a video, because behind the scenes, I'm not even going to lie to you, this industry is so, I know it sounds very risky to say that, but this industry is not as nice as people think it is. It is savage. Brands are very like, you either get good brands or nasty brands. It's a very like hit and miss industry, and it makes me, you know, question whether I should be in this industry. I do question, which sounds awful, but I do question whether I should do YouTube, because I obviously don't fit in the world. The amount of brands that they've just ignored me, and they've ignored my email, no matter how many followers, they've ignored me. And last year I went to Summit in the City. I got invited as a creator. I was on the guest list. So they have one every year. So this year came around in July, and I never got invited. So I think that speaks volumes, and I was a bit gutted. I was like, oh great, like I won't meet you guys and I'm not going to be attending. I can't just buy a ticket, because I also need the green room as well, because I have a lot of followers, so I can't just go around all day and just be stopped. Like, I need somewhere to go and like have, you know, food and stuff, or just have a chill and break. They are actually doing like winter in the city, so I again, like, waited. Everyone's been invited. A lot of small YouTubers. It doesn't really have to be big YouTubers. And I didn't get invited again. So I took it on myself and, my mum, on behalf of me, emailed them saying I'd love to attend Winter in the City. A lot of you guys have been asking whether I'm coming or not. And they just ignored me. They just ignored my message. And it just makes me feel like, do they see me and think, well, you're in a wheelchair, we don't want someone like you. Like, not one person who's an influencer, who is slightly diverse is going, which makes me so mad. And that's why I just feel like I'm in the wrong industry. It's funny because this industry can be so amazing, but it also can be just very twisted and weird in many ways, to a point where brands are very friendly and happy to send you products, but when it comes to events, they invite everyone on the PR list and they won't invite me, and it's because I'm in a wheelchair. And that's the sad side of it. And that's when, like, you know, I go on Instagram or YouTube and I'll go on their stories and I'll be like, oh, there's a big event going on and I've not been invited, or, you know, and these brands I'm talking about are very, very big, well-known brands. Like, I've spoke to the people, like, very friendly people. Hi babe, like, we love your stuff, we'd love to send you, like, really friendly messages, and then they don't send me to, like, they don't actually include me in any events, which makes me feel worthless. I feel like I'm bottom of the food chain in everything. Yeah, so this time last year I was very, like, happy. I was at, like, my best. I was buzzing. I don't even want to get upset in this video. Stop it, Jay. Stop it. Like, honestly, I'm going to be using my bralette to wipe my tears. I mean, how classic. It's so hard to talk about. It's so hard to talk about my feelings out loud, because I feel like not many people see this side of me or YouTube. But this time last year I was definitely, like, at my happiest. I was buzzing. I was like, oh my god, life is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna have, like, all of these opportunities. Someone believes in me. That was, like, obviously a fail. So obviously 6 months went by and I think, oh my god, I really didn't want to do this, but I did lose a lot of my confidence because I felt like I wasn't good enough. And it's so hard seeing so many people on the same platform as me, like, with a lot less followers, and they get invited to everything, or they get more respect. And because I'm in a wheelchair, they don't respect me as much, or they'll send me free products, some of them, but they won't invite me to events or include me. And that's where the industry, and you know, that's where the industry massively lacks diversity. They don't accept people like me in a wheelchair. Like, there's so many times this year where I've, like, looked at myself and, like, been like, oh, it's so funny because this year has been obviously one of the hardest years of my life. But get together. Last year I was very positive. I was so happy. I think last year I was, like, the happiest I've been. And then this year I was expecting the same. Obviously, me being like, oh my god, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be accepted. They're actually gonna accept me. Like, the world is gonna be okay with me being in a wheelchair. And then, obviously, I did a few things and just basically lost all of my confidence in the industry. The industry does not accept people like me, or if I get invited to events, most of the places aren't accessible, or I get invited to events and I don't have the confidence to go, and that's the truth. So I got invited to one event which I've never been invited to, and I was invited to this big launch, and I really struggled, like, to go. and in the end I didn't go because I was too scared. And like, it sounds so stupid, but I get scared to go like to events because I'm scared that a lot of influencers look down on me, because even though I have 700,000, which is incredible, it's not about that to them. It's about how you look. And a lot of people, like, if you put me on TV, or put me anywhere, I'll be so confident. But put me in a room full of influencers, my confidence goes from 100 to a 0, because I instantly start comparing myself to a lot of people, which is so damaging. And I've never done that before, I've never done it until this year, where obviously I've lost a lot of my confidence through other people, and obviously my experience with businesses and stuff, and it's so sad. Like, that's what it's come to. The industry is so incredible. At the same time, I get this platform, you guys believe in me, but brands don't, which is so sad. Because I've seen brands say that they're diverse, but the only way they're diverse is using boys that are in makeup. And I know it sounds really bad, but boys who do makeup get accepted. People, a girl who does makeup or a girl who loves her fashion, doesn't get accepted in the world of influencers. I'm the only one. There's me, and there's also an incredible woman called Tess Daly on Instagram. Now, I loved her from very, very far back. I've loved her for ages. She's also in a wheelchair. She's so badass. It's she's the inner me, the way she swears. She's just me. She's me in an older version. I love her. So Tess Daly is so incredible. She's done some incredible things. And I feel like me and her are the only real people who are influencers, who are diverse, who try and speak up about these issues. And it's just so sad. The amount of days I've had been so down and negative and dark, and I've been upset to my mum. I've been Mum, am I in the right industry? Because I'm not accepted. People don't accept me in this world. I hope the industry changes, and I hope brands see this video, or some brands see this video, and I really hope that they change the way they look at influencers, because you need to change. This industry has to change. And I have considered maybe next year going into a different route. I really want to go into TV, and I want to do presenting, because I feel more accepted in that world. I've been on TV, a few times, and I've never felt more confident, and I've never felt more accepted. I don't fit in. I'm not in the clique. I don't have friends in the industry because I'm too scared. And it's the truth. If you see me at an event, I'm a different person. If you see me out and about, I'm confident as hell, because I'm fine with you guys, because you guys accept me. But the industry does not accept me, and it's so not okay. And it's fine. They just ignore it, and they think, oh, I'm either going to tick a box for them. So they're either going to invite me just to tick the diversity box, or they're going to invite me for me. And that's the thing, and that's also another reason why I love lounge underwear so much, because they actually believed in me from the start. They saw me and said, we love you, we love your story. They were more invested in me, and that's what meant a lot to me from the start. And that's honestly why I love them so much. They have definitely been the only brand who has genuinely had that relationship with me. They were the first brand that I went to the headquarters to. I've never been to a headquarters of any brand except Lounge, which is amazing. That's why I want to hopefully make a change next year. Maybe do some stuff and go also explore a different route, because as much as I love YouTube, the way it's going at the minute is not what I want it to be. It's the way that makes me just lose hope in it. And I love YouTube for what I used to do, and just, I love YouTube for talking. I love doing hauls and stuff more than ever anymore. But yeah, it's definitely a different world nowadays, and I feel like I'm back at high school, which is not okay. Like, I shouldn't feel like I'm back at high school again, feeling like I'm bottom of the food chain, feeling like brands forget about me, or they don't care about me because I'm in a wheelchair. They don't want someone like me, and that's not okay. Like, they should be accepting everybody, and it's so sad. Like, I was on my Instagram story last night, and a brand who actually sends me PR was doing like a big party last night. Like, it was invited to like a little trip away, quite like, you know, in the UK, and I just felt crap because I was like, oh, another event that I've not been invited to, even though I'm on their PR list. And it just makes me feel like, you know, I shouldn't even be in this industry. I'm not worthy enough, and I say it all the time, like, I'm not good enough. I am not good enough for people, and that's so damaging for me. Like, I've just been saying that more recently. But yeah, I just thought it was like, you know, I wanted to be more honest in this video and open up about, you know, mental health and stuff, because I definitely deal with it. I go on these like little downward spirals where I'll be okay, absolutely fine, I can like conquer the world. Then next minute, I will all of a sudden go from a happy person to like literally so down and dark, and just like, why am I doing this job? Like, I'm not even accepted, I'm not worth it, why am I here? Like, my mum and someone else in my life like really knows what's going on, and like, it's hard because a lot of people see me doing well, but I see myself as just like failing. Like, I should be like, yes girl, you've hit 700k or whatever, but I've never really felt good enough. And I think as well, with this year, if you guys haven't watched my videos in like in July, obviously July was like the hardest month of my life. You know what, I've never cried so much on camera, and I feel like more than ever this year, ever since July, since Poppy, that's like really affected me, and I think that's basically caused a lot of me just like not being able to like chill. Like, I used to be quite a chill person, and I am, but I think ever since the situation, I've kind of struggled with mental health. Like, I've definitely had very, very, very low lows and okay highs, but not very good highs. Like, I'll be fine. Like, last night I was absolutely fine, and then as soon as I had my tea, I was just chatting to mum, and then I just went so negative. So yeah, it's just been a bit of a rocky year this year. I've learned a lot about the industry. Hopefully next year is going to be a much better year. I have got plans in my head. Whether that's going to come true, I do not know. But I want to bring out stuff. I want to do a lot more things. Like, I want to go into TV. I want to try it out because I do feel a lot more confident in that area. I really want to just let my mind go free, you know what I mean? Like, I want to bring out stuff, I want to bring out products. I'd love to just, you know, do the things that I should be doing at this rate, but I've never had the chance to. So next year, I'm hoping will be a much better year for me, and it's so funny because I've seen so many YouTubers this year who have literally gone and said it's their best year of their life, and I must be the only person who's in the influencer world who has literally said this is the worst year of my life. I just wanted to like be honest with you guys and tell you the truth, because it's like, what do they call it? Smoking mirrors? Smoking mirrors? Basically what I'm trying to say is, everything you see online of me, like, it's the best moments of me. And even when I do open up on Instagram, like a picture of me opening up, it doesn't even do that well because Instagram don't show it to people. And that's the thing, like, that's why I don't show it. Like, that's why I don't show this side of me on Instagram, because people don't even get to see it because Instagram hide it. The algorithms and stuff is not okay. Like, this needs to stop. Like, let people have a chance. Like, it's so weird. Social media is so damaging for your mental health. Like, I just want you guys to be really careful on there and maybe spend less time, and maybe spend time on you and looking after you. I love watching YouTube videos, they don't affect me, but it's social media like Instagram, that really does affect me, and I think it's important to say it because I guess most influencers will not say it, but I will, and it's affected me. No matter whether you're a normal person or you're an influencer, it's affected me really badly this year, and it's never happened before. So yeah, that's like the tea. But I'm just gonna like pre-warn you guys, I'm gonna do like a few Christmas videos. I'm gonna do like a festive night routine. I'm also gonna do a festive glam makeup, and then something else. And what I'm gonna do is what me and Mum spoke to, and even my nail technician said, gee, you need to have a break, you need to have time off. Like, even she was shocked at what state I was in, because not many people like know this side of me, but deep down, like, I've been very, very low, very like just down, and that's what I've not shown to the world. So even my nail technician was like, I've just seen your story, your Instagram story when I said 2019 was the worst year and I can't wait for 2020 to start fresh. She even said, she was like, oh my god, like, gee, I didn't know you were going through that, like, you look, you know, from what I see, you look so happy. And she said to me, she was like, listen, she's like, you need to take a break. So to be fair, my mum even said to me, this year I'm gonna take a break. I need to take a break this year after everything that I've gone through this year. I think it's so important to take time off YouTube, not have the pressure to upload. And yeah, at the end of, well, maybe a week before Christmas, I'm gonna put my video up saying it's gonna be my last video, and I'm gonna basically have 2 weeks off, I think, and then I'm gonna be back in the new year, hopefully refreshed and happier and feeling like, you know, a little bit more hopeful with a few more goals, not feeling like I'm not worthy enough, because self-doubt is pretty real right now. Self-doubt is my worst like demon that I'm having to battle with at the minute. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna definitely take a break. I think it's really needed. This isn't gonna be my last video, but yeah, from now there should be Christmas videos, so enjoy the Christmas videos, what you'll see. But I just wanted to, you know, even though it's not very positive, this video, I wanted to open up to you guys because I definitely don't want to do it a week before Christmas, and I think it's very important to talk to you guys, let you guys know on a level that I'm there, and yeah, just be honest with you guys. So yeah, that's it. I'm really glad that I've admitted things. I'm glad that I've really opened up and been honest, because it's something that I don't do, and I don't really talk to a lot of people, so it's really nice to talk to a camera, which sounds weird, but that's it for today's very messy video. I'm really glad that I opened up, because like I just said, I don't really open up to many people, so it's nice to talk about it to you guys, because I know so many of you will probably relate to me and be like, yeah, like, we feel like this. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video, which will be a lot more cheery. It'll be so much more festive. We're gonna get our festive mood on, ready for Christmas before I take a break. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.